Welcome to my channel. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will be dehydrating citrus. I have a usual cup of tea, or my husband does, in the morning, and he likes to put dried citrus in his morning cup of tea. But we're down to the last 2 slices in our current jar. So today I am going to do more in our dehydrator. First of all, you want to remember to wash your citrus. Wash it well. Use whatever fruit cleaning product you most enjoy. And when you're doing this, don't forget to slice things thinly. The thinner the slices, the faster they'll dry, the less likely you'll have mold or issues like that in your citrus. And here I am with some oranges, and I'm going to show you shortly here. These are also going to be really as thin as I can possibly get it. And I have a serrated knife here. I don't know if you can see the edge of the knife, but it's serrated, which I find is a better tool to help slice these thin, as thin as I can possibly get them by hand. You'll probably see how thick this is. Probably be able to do a much finer job of this if you had a different tool. I believe they call it a mandolin, but I don't have one of those. And look, see, that's all uneven. So here what we're gonna do, I'm gonna eat that. We're not gonna dehydrate that. Those pieces will be eaten. So here we are, just continuing to slice it as thinly as possible, as uniformly as possible. The best that you can get done by hand. And I believe in total I did 1 lemon and 3 or 4 oranges. And here we are with our drying racks. I'm just gonna lay these out in one nice even layer. I have 2 racks here, and I think I have just enough to cover the 2 racks. And I like to dry it with especially when you get to the ends of the fruit, I like to dry it with the portion with the most like fruit meat showing. So like these little odd pieces, when you get to smaller portions, I like to flip them where the most of the fruit is showing, less of the peel. I feel like it just dries it a whole lot better, because that's the part I'm more concerned about, is the juicy bits not dehydrating completely. Here we are with the last of it. I was right, it's just about 2 trays worth. I think I had like 1 piece left over. And this is late in the evening on a Sunday, so I'm not going to prolong the time on this one. I'm just going to stick it in the dehydrator, and in our next video we'll review it, see how it came out. But I wanted to take you on this journey with me. Someone requested to see how I go about dehydrating my citrus. And I wish I'd have done a video of how I dehydrated my marigold flowers to make marigold tea. You can do that with calendula flowers as well. There'll be more of that in the months to come. And here I am with my delightful dehydrator. And this is the first rack. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I didn't fill this up with citrus simply because we don't have a huge call to use dehydrated citrus as much. I do dehydrate peels of my citrus and then grind them down into a fine powder that I can use to cook with at later times. I have quite a lot of that already, so I did not want to include any additional like orange peels or anything to make any additional dehydrated zest for the citrus. But I'm setting it right now. It's gonna run for about 10 hours at 135 degrees. When that's done, I'm gonna allow it to cool, and then check it to see if it's done. When it's done, it should be very hard, just hard and crisp. It should not be soft or jammy. Here are some green onions that I had the pleasure of receiving from my mother-in-law, and I have some in the freezer already, so I wanted to dehydrate a few of those. And this is some poblano peppers she also brought me. I wanted to take care to dehydrate those as well, and we'll see you next time.